record this while I'm driving, or else I might not remember what's going on in my mind. So, I want to talk about manifestations, wishes, goals. And what I want to talk regarding that is how we are not in charge of how that will reveal itself. So, a gentle reminder to all of the fellow people out there that love to use manifestations, wishes, goals, that one of the most important parts, if not the most important part, in my opinion, of using them is listening to the steps it will take to make them happen. What can happen for me, what I tend to do, is overthink what I hear I need to do, what I need to go through, what I need to feel, relationships that need to end. I'll overthink that. And that's usually what will keep me from achieving my, there's a lot of deer out, goals, wishes, manifestations. And I am a human being who experiences life. So I am speaking from a place of experience, and just having the realization for myself over and over again that I see an outcome. I want something to happen, but I don't get to dictate what ultimately it will look like. So, to be less abstract, if I want to be happy, as I did about 10 years ago, I just wanted to be happy. I was not in a healthy relationship. I just didn't have the best connection with myself, and I felt like I was stuck in a lot of ways, and I was. And when I would think about I just want to be happy, the answer I got would be to get a divorce. And the overthinking I would do was, no, I can't do that because we have children together. He's my best friend. Who am I without him? What kind of identity do I have without being married to him? And, all these other, what will people say? All these other thoughts, overthinking, right, that I had. I can't get divorced. That don't mean I failed, and everyone will know I failed, and that's too vulnerable, and that feels uncomfortable. Until eventually it became very clear that he was not going to be getting any better, and that I needed to leave, and again, this isn't about him, this is about me, and how if I wanted to be happy, it's not about changing the other person, especially if they don't want to, but about me and what I needed to do and the steps I needed to take. And I wasn't in charge of being happy and also staying in a marriage. So sometimes being happy means leaving a toxic relationship or, ending a friendship. Sometimes being happy means that you need to let go of things. Sometimes being at peace means those same things. Peace in a job doesn't necessarily mean that your work environment will become peaceful. It might mean that you need to leave that workplace and find another place to spend most of your time. Being at peace can also mean letting your children have their own experiences and not trying to control what they do, which is really hard, and I definitely struggle with that one. And it is just, again, a gentle, friendly reminder from one person, living being, right? We're human beings, not humans doing, that we're not in control. So if we don't want to have stress, then we need to trust the outcome, right? We want certain things, we wish for certain things, and it's important that we also put that faith into the universe that things are going to work out. 10 years ago, I wouldn't have imagined myself living in North Carolina, happily remarried, have a newborn at 41 years old, and with my own practice, which is called Peace of Movement in Hendersonville, North Carolina. I ended up here happy in so many different areas, finding peace in so many different ways, because when I put out the manifestations of what I wanted, how I wanted to feel, I needed to listen to what the universe told me I had to do in order to make it happen, what emotions I needed to feel in order to let go of ideals that make me happy now. I need to let go of old beliefs, old values, old emotions in order just to live with my intuition and be genuine and authentic, and true to myself, most importantly, and what's good for me and what's right for me, which brought me to fulfilling a lot of my wishes and goals and manifestations. So if this is anything, I hope it's a gentle reminder to do the same.